Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the location where you are watching from. It's me, your brother, your friend, Mr. Open Letter, and a special shout out to all Edo Light home and in the diaspora. It's me coming out once again to hear my opinion. I'm not coming out to influence anybody on who to vote for, as we all prepare to walk into the pedestrian way of new leadership in Edo State. And in the process, I'll be showing us a couple of videos so it can help us also to assess and to make a decision going into this election. The first video I want us to see is the conversation that was done in Arise TV, and the comment from Rufai is what I want us to first of all see, and we'll come back and we'll deliberate about it.
Rufai, I know you've done so many interviews, so many analysis on this. Your take?
Okay, it's D-Day down to 3, like they say, front runners. But this is not also to negate the role the other political parties will play. So we give them their due credence. But the 3 candidates: number 1, Asu Egudalo, lawyer, cosmopolitan, very well exposed, done a lot, for companies. Used to be chairman of a bank before he came out here, and also other FMCG companies. Has a lot going for him. Owns a very reputable firm and all of that. Downsides to him will be the Obaseki factor. The fact that, yes, he's not had many, cognate experience as regards governor, but he has worked with the government on many projects as regards raising money for the state and all of that. I mean, the work he's done with Alagodaro and all of that. But the Obaseki factor, it was said that Obaseki made a lot of enemies, and those enemies might just transfer to him.
So I believe we must have listened to the comment of Rufai, saying that one of the downside of the candidate of the PDP, Dr. Asue Ighodalo, is the Obaseki's factor, which is the enemies that Obaseki have gathered over time. And my point of argument is this, or my view is this: enmity does not hang on the foundation of nothing. And also, people can hate you or dislike you for selfish reasons. And also, people, when you no longer meet to their demand, they can choose to be your enemy. So, from that video, my big question is, why is Obaseki having lots of enemies? And why are we seeing people decamping from the PDP to the APC going into this election? This question will take us to the very next video that I want us to quickly watch, and we'll come back and we'll also deliberate about it. Just watch. So, in case you are asking who is the man speaking, that is one of the decampee from the People Democratic Party to the APC. And if you see from the right hand corner of that video, you see the APC gubernatorial candidate, Senator Monday Okpebholo. And for those also who don't understand the dialect the man was speaking the Edo dialect. I will translate because me myself I'm an Edo man. What the man was saying, I will say it the way the man said it, and I will translate it. What the man was saying is, they brought their candidates, the APC candidates, to that gathering to say thank you to their supporters for supporting their candidate, that the man is loyal. And in the process, he said, Ebe no Obaseki na mu yarioba no wa mu le. Ebe no Obaseki na mu yarioba no wa mu arioba le. Omaze imai nyokba na wa mu. which is, it's not like Obaseki. Their candidate is not like Obaseki, who they gave power to, the power of leadership to, and he ran with it. He ran with it alone, without bringing them along. He ran with it alone, without bringing them along. And he says something again, Nyokbana wa mule omagae, which is, he ran with it alone and refused to share it. He refused to share it. And now the other people that was there said, first and foremost, we are trying the man winning. Then the man that was speaking, that stood up, that was standing, said, make a try the man winning, my winning ado guy, which is, we will try to first of all win, then we will come and share it. We will try to first of all win, they will come and share it. Then in the last part of that video, he said, Magai win, win, ado guy, which is, if we win, they will share it. In other words, if we win, then we will share it. These are the kind of people you see. You know, when I said that the people that are decamping from the PDP to the APC, that they are stomach infrastructurers, people who are selfish, people who think only about themselves. Look at what they are saying, that they are ready to win, and after they must have won, they will share it. They will share the state allocation within themselves. Look at, like I said in my video, talking about one of my diehard APC fan, who said he's no longer going to support the APC in this election because of the caliber of people that is surrounding their candidate. Because those people, they will begin to be the one to rule. They will begin to be the one to cut the shot. They will be the one to cut the shot. Like I said in my precedented video also, that Edo State, if the APC should win, Edo State will be running into a ghost state, which is, we'll be having a man who will sit on the seat of power, but there will be people who will be cutting the shot. There will be people who will be giving the rules and regulation. There will be people who will be ruling the man that is supposed to be the ruler. That is what will happen if APC should eventually become the winner in this election. So one of the reasons I said I love Obaseki, I'm not talking about the PDP as a party, but one of the reasons I said I love Obaseki and not the party is because Obaseki is a man of his own word. Obaseki is a man that is that is ready to work for the Edo people and not for some selfish individuals in the party. And that is what he has done all through his tenure. That is what he has done. And that is the reason for all the enemies that you are seeing. That is the reason for all the enemies that you see. That is the reason for the gathering that you begin to see Obaseki. People are saying Obaseki has a lot of enemy, and that will be the downside of the candidate of the PDP. As well, Igudao. It's because Obaseki was not ready to share the state allocation, taxpayers' money, with these selfish politicians. But he was ready to see that Edo State, that allocations will be used for the Edo State people. And Obaseki, he did well. Obaseki did excellently well for Edo State. There are so many, as in many projects that he has set up in Edo State that we outlived him. That is what we want. We want a man in that seat of power who can say no to the political high-muck-a-muck, to the political bosses, who can say no, and he will put the Edo people first as a priority before any political boss or any godfathers or so. So that is the reason for the enemies that Obaseki have. That is the reason for the enmity, because he refused to share the state money to some selfish individuals who don't think about the future of their children, who don't think about the future of the people occupants in Edo State, but they think only about themselves. They don't care how Edo State will look like, but they only care how their stomach will be fed. So think well. So this also will take us to another video. I want us to listen to this other video again, and we'll still come back to deliberate on it. Thank you.
Everybody's supposed to understand. Whether now your brother enter or now your enemy enter, election will affect our lives. And we want to make our lives better. Finish. This time for world and for Nigeria, maybe time where we go dey look brother, sister, uncle, person will buy me car, or person will give me money, marry wife. What thing we go dey look now? Who fit come do good for this state? Do what he is supposed to do as governor to improve the lot of the people. Who gets the ability? Now who qualify pass? We don't talk all the things we go qualify person for enter that position. Everything with my sister just read out now about the qualities of her husband. Those qualities apply to anybody, anywhere we want to run for election. Who among all the candidates get them more than the others? No talks others, no gets. Who get them more than the others? Election an exam, and the exam, now the candidates get the exam. Now the people might be the examiners to decide who go win, who go score highest. Now because the person who go score the highest, now we want put for that position. Now go fit take us to the place where we want to go. That is what it is all about. For me personally, my husband can say, well, lizard, my husband will talk something and say, he dey like lizard way. And he falls around. He looks like right. If nobody hail, he ain't go hail himself. And the work I did. If my husband not do well, let me go be the first who go fight him. If he do well, I'll go hail him. Yes. I go hail him, they go. And nobody can stop me. Yes. So, the work, my own concern personally, I dey here with this man. I come with him here, I come do the work. I know how much of himself he gives to this work. Every day now they see new things where this man can do. Me will be the wife self no. Every day now they shock. Every day. So I don't see what God don't take and do here. He don't transform a door. Be like bulldozer God brings. So I dig this dirty place, dig gum, dig all the dirty, throw away and for river, then build new door. Now the man come do. He dig them and now the digging where they dig, as God they direct them, now make them enemy to some people. But the people who be enemy then few, because most of Edo people at home and abroad know and appreciate the work where this man don't do. He transformed the life of the people of Edo. Every area of life, he dig the whole foundation, clean them, throw away the dirty, come build new, solid, fine foundation. On top which others go come build, others go come build. The people will go come after them to build, now be my concern. See, make them not come build the wrong thing on top, the strong, beautiful foundation. Because foundation where God done set, no man can break. So, but waiting them go build on top. Obaseki already start to build on top. Make them for continue to build according to the plan. With the same heart of service. With the same heart not to steal the money, use the money for the people. The problem where Obaseki gets with politicians, mostly politicians and them people. Now you go see they talk negative things. As somebody talk already say, you don't share the money. When they come meet and say, the governor this money, and then husband go ask them, say, so, which Pekin, because everything where they do, they calculate them according for education, how many naira they put one Pekin for school. For road, how many millions they do 1 kilometer road, all that one. You go say, so which Pekin you want make her come out for school? Make her forgive you the money. Tell me. Or which road you want make her no be? Which primary health center you want make her no be? Make her give you the money. He said, before I come, the governor before, you know give him. Where the money there now? When I don't blow out, when I don't even know how to invest, make it for grow. I give you that today. Tomorrow the next governor come, when I go say go. So how many of now? How many will be? You ask them that time when they're in the APC. How many will be? politicians for this state. I don't count. Because now governor where they use statistics. They work. They work blindly. They get people where they do research for everything for this state. Get all the information. How many will be? He said, I not pass 200,000. So now one make I take money will belong to 4.5 million people for a do carry and give una 200,000 people go. He said, I no go do it. If una get power, make una come out for government. I no go do it. Now be the crime Obaseki commit for this state too.
So I also believe you have watched that video, and in case you are also asking who is she, that is the wife of His Excellency Mr. Godwin Mr Obaseki, the wife of the current governor of Edo State, a woman that I have so much respect for, a woman that through her we have begun to see the inclusiveness of women into politics. The woman has done so well for Edo State, and I've also, in one of my videos, I've also thanked her for her good work for Edo State also. And it will surprise you, she is the woman who wrote the Edo State national item. She wrote it. That was a beautiful piece. Man, like I said in my previous video, the Lord will bless you. The Lord will say yes to your secret prayers. So, just not to bust out of the reason for this video, you can also listen to the woman speaking. You may say maybe because she's the wife of the governor, why would she not support her husband? No, that woman is speaking the obvious truth. That woman, I don't see her to be the woman who will say, because it's my husband, let me say what is not true. That she's not just a woman, she's a mother. You can see from her words, you can see, look from her, you can see through her words and see right into her heart. She's a woman that have a heart for Edo State. She's a woman that wants to see Edo State that works. She's not involved into this partisan politics because I'm a member of one political party, let me support the party. No. She's a woman that is concerned about Edo State. She's first of all a patriotic Nigerian, a patriotic Edolite, before any political party, the PDP or APC or Labour Party. She's a patriotic Nigerian. She's one who prays for the betterment of Nigeria and Edo State at large. You see, also coming out to say one of the problem that Obaseki is having is because he refused to share. He refused to share the state allocation. He refused to share the state revenue. He refused to share it. And this is the reason for the problem. And this is the reason for all the enemies that this is the crime Obaseki commit. This is the crime. And like one of our great legend in one of his musical song said, love is a crime. Talking about Tu Baba. A special shout out to you. Talking about Tu Baba. See, if working for Edo State people, using the state allocation and using the state revenue for the Edo people is a crime, Obaseki, just be willing to go to jail. You have done well. If working for Edo people is a crime, be proud that you will go to jail. Be proud that these people will come up after you. You have done well for Edo State. You have done well. You have done excellently well. And also, just to quickly drop this, I am a grown-up man and I can make my own choice. Like I said, starting from this video, I don't want to influence anybody on who to vote for. No, but me, I have my own opinion. If I'm to vote, I will vote for Dr. Aswe Ighodalo of the PDP. Because I'm not in Nigeria now, I cannot vote. But if I am to vote, if I'm to choose, I will choose the person of Dr. Aswe Ighodalo. Why will I choose Dr. Aswe Ighodalo? Right from, this is Obaseki is running is 8 tenor. Obaseki is running is 2 tenor, which is the 4 and 4 years. The 2 tenor is running out, which is 8 years. And the last one was what is it called? Senator Adam Aliyu Shomole. Also, he ran his own two tenure, which is also 8 years, putting together, which is 16 years. And Dr. Aswe Godao have been in the economic team for these two administration. So tell me who will have a better insight of where Edo State should go. Tell me who will have a better insight of how Edo State should go. And the 30 years master plan that Obaseki just brought alive, Dr. Aswe Igodao was also a part putting that 30 years master plan together. So tell me who can guide us to actualizing that master plan, seeing Edo State that is truly transformed come 30 years from now. Just ask yourself. Just ask yourself. I'm not here to influence you, but ask yourself some obvious truth. Some obvious truth. Like I said in my video before, one of the problems that we have been having as a nation, as a country, Nigeria, as a state, is because when one administration leave office, another administration come, that the administration that is coming will fail to complement the administration that just left, but he himself will start his own different project. In the process, the administration that just left, the project he was doing will stop halfway. He will continue his own project, and that project will stop also halfway. Another one will come and still enter into power and still continue his own project, abandoning the project that was there before. They will begin to see incomplete projects littering all around the state. That is not the way to go. So if I have my own opinion, and if I can vote, if I will be around and I can vote, I will vote for Dr. Aswe Igodao. And please, the reason I will also vote for Dr. Aswe Igodao is not because he's well literate, because I see him to be a man that will be of his own, that will have his own word. I see him to be that. I might be wrong, but that is how I see him to be. It will be Obaseki 2.0. So please, Edo people, be wise. Do not choose out of sentiment. Do not choose out of you are being affiliated to one political party, or you are playing a partisan politics. No, choose. Because the choice you make, like I said before, we ourselves will still be victims of our choices. Choose wisely. Be wise. So I will leave you, and I pray that the election coming up tomorrow will be free and fair, will be peaceful, no life will be lost. And the winner that we emerge, we have a heart for the people. We have integrity, we have credibility, and at the same time, we have empathy, a heart for the people. It will be a man for the people and not a man for his political party. The Lord will bless Edo State.